spent a lot of my time with the nurses in the operating rooms, and standing so long, I can't stand now. I had no idea that I would live this long, and had I known that, I would not have stood as long as I did. It's always good to be with friends, brothers, and sisters. I think all of us know about Reid Cantor, but Reid Cantor is a symptom and not the disease. It's not only Reid Cantor. Things in politics don't just happen.
That's right.
In order to find out what's going on, you have to peel back the layers of the onion to see what's happening. The debacle in Wisconsin did not just happen. It happened after they got a Republican governor and a Republican legislature. The debacle that is trying to take place in Ohio, all of this was pre-planned, and this is how it works. Several years ago, the Koch brothers, that before were hidden, you did not know about them. The two of them are richer than anybody else in the United States. They had a secret meeting, and two of the conservatives that they invited, paid them to come there, were Justice Scalia and Justice Thomas. After that, the court case came before them to declare that corporations are people, and because they are people, they can give unlimited amounts to political campaigns. Of course, Justice Thomas and Justice Scalia were two of the majority that voted in favor of this. Immediately after this, another group, which was financed by the Koch brothers and other conservatives, formed a group which advises state legislators. They come up with an agenda of laws, prototype laws that they try to push to pass through all of the state legislators. Some of those laws are to do away with labor, to do away with abortion rights, to try to push corporations and limit unemployment insurance. So all of this has been pre-planned, and we are now getting the results of that, and we are the ones who are suffering. How can we stop this? It's up to us to stop this. They are stealing democracy away from us. They use a trick which is called misdirections, and all magicians use it. The magician says this, and here in my right hand, and while you're all looking at your right hand, they're performing the manipulation with the left hand. So here's what they say. Terrorists, we have these religious foreign terrorists, they're going to destroy America. While they're attracting our attention there, taking away our liberties by listening on our phone calls, tracking who we talk to, and they are the ones that are destroying democracy. They're destroying it because they've done away with the middle class. They're trying to make it more difficult for us to get the rewards of democracy and preserve them only for the rich. So it's up to us. We are our only resource. The corporations have all of the money, but they don't have the votes as yet.
That's right.
We have the votes. It's up to us to maximize what we have. The weapon that we have to use is the vote. We can no longer afford to let our relatives, our friends, our spouses not register to vote and fall behind the old saying, my one vote won't count. It does count. It does count. And not only do we have to worry about national elections, we have to worry about local elections also. Here in Virginia, we have school boards being elected, members of your county boards of supervisors, the members of your state legislature, the ones for the House and for the Senate. Particularly the Senate. The Republicans now have the House, and they also have the governor. If they get the Senate, we're going to fall into the same trap that Ohio is in and Wisconsin is in.
That's right.
So it's very important for those of you who live in Virginia to make sure you go out and support the Democrats that are running in this election. Again, I'll see you at the polls, and thanks for inviting me.